Brother, congratulations. This is exciting.
Thanks very much.
This show, I know for you, is going to be, I mean, it's huge, the AFC Championship.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I'm imagining you've got something special planned.
Yeah, well, we're going to try and make a big show for the audience of people that have been watching a huge football game that night, you know. So we have, we're going to shoot the show pretty much kind of almost live, really. We're going to extract it, so we're going to talk about the game, talk about anything.
Same time, same coast, or both coasts?
So we're going to talk about anything that's happened that night. So there'll be the game, then the news and us, and we'll essentially start shooting our show the second that it ends, you know.
That's awesome.
And then we have some big stuff planned. You know, Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, Will Arnett, Russell Wilson's on the show, and then we have some other big surprises. We hope will give everybody a fun hour of TV on the last night of the day, you know?
It's going to be good. Have you talked to him since the engagement announcement?
To Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Well, I was there when he proposed. I was ringbearer.
There's a ringbearer and an engagement?
He wanted me there. What can I say? Because they've got dogs, so what happened was Chris asked the question, and then I came in with the dogs on all fours.
Oh.
With the ring on a necklace, on a choker.
A choker?
A choker that said, Chris and Katherine forever.
Forever.
And I said to Chris, I said, I feel a bit weird about this. And he said, it wouldn't be right
without
if you weren't there.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, no, I have not talked to Chris since.
And yeah, I know that you talked about getting more into football since moving here.
Yeah.
Are you in it? Are you excited about it? Or are you kind of like, oh, I'll just wait for that to be over and then my show starts?
No. I've been enjoying it. I think I've been enjoying it because the Rams have been doing so well, and also the Chargers have been doing well too. So, but really, the Rams have been brilliant. So that's given a sort of a fresh impetus,
some energy
to anybody in Los Angeles. I still don't quite know why you went with calling it football when the rest of the planet already had a game called football.
I know.
And also, the game, from what I can see, the ball is kicked like every hour, you know?
Yep.
So, like,
well, handball didn't sound as good.
Also a game that exists. That's the problem.
Right.
What football needs to do is try and find a game that the rest of the planet doesn't already play.
What would you call it? What would you call it?
I would call it padded up throw ball.
Padded up throw ball.
Padded up throw ball. Because that's what it is. It's a group of guys padded up throwing balls. Now, I'm not saying that's the right name, to be clear.
That's just what you would call it.
I also think that's a terrible name, but from what I can work out, that game doesn't already exist elsewhere.
True. We were talking earlier to some of your employees and coworkers here, and wondering, you know, if perhaps maybe there's like the chance of pretty soon, maybe like a royal appearance on the show. You know, being that you're friendly and all.
Well, you mean like Harry or Meghan coming on the show? I doubt it very much.
You bring up Harry.
I doubt it.
And
I don't know.
Meghan.
I don't know that. I don't know that any royals have ever been on a late night talk show, have they?
I just feel like if there's anyone who could pull it off, it's going to be you.
Oh, listen. If anyone else got them, I'd be furious.
Right.
But I still don't think it's ever going to happen.
You can count that one out.
I reckon. I think so, yeah.
Okay. Now, what about jumping out of a plane with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Or driving lessons with Cardi B? Like, how do you, for this show in particular, or is that even a concern of yours? You're just down to have a good time?
It's not a concern, really, because I feel like at every point since this show started, we've constantly sort of gone, oh, man, how are we going to top that? Like, even if I think about our first show, you know, recreating all of Tom Hanks's movies and 20 million people watching that online in a week, we were like, how are we going to top that? And then before you know it, you know, like Carpool Karaoke comes along, and then Stevie Wonder came along, and then Crosswalk the Musical with Beauty and the Beast, and then Tom Cruise and Adele Carpool and all of those things. So I feel like it's a wonderful problem to have if you're thinking, how are we going to top these things? You know, like I can remember for a while thinking, oh man, I wonder if we'll ever do anything better or bigger than that Adele Carpool. And then we did one in the summer with Paul McCartney, and it felt like that meant a huge amount to lots of people. So that's the kind of joy of doing a show like this, really, is you can have an idea and then it can be on the TV, and somehow people around the world on their phones or their iPads or even God forbid, on the television. You know, watch the show, and it's a really lovely time to be making a show like this, you know?
What was the insurance policy for Cardi B and her carpool karaoke? Like, it had to have been, I mean, I know they were just cones, but man, she hit everything.
I think we made an executive decision to not tell anyone we were doing it.
Until the last minute.
No, just not tell them. We didn't tell anyone until it was on TV. So, because we sort of feel like, you know, ignorance is bliss.
Right.
And, you know, if we don't ask, they can't say no.
Yes.
So,
asking for forgiveness is better than permission.
Yes, we always feel like, apologize later.
Yeah.
That's what we feel.
Last question. You know, the Oscars are coming up. I know that's a ABC thing. You're a CBS man right now. But if the call was made, would you do it? Would you have done it?
To host the Academy Awards?
Yeah.
Well, look, I think it's... firstly, I think if they get to me, they've really scraped through the bottom of the barrel. Like,
no, you've done it.
They've gone past the barrel. They're in a different barrel.
Get out of here.
But I think it's a little late to try and plan a show like that. That would be my feeling.
Yeah.
I would say I would never say no.
Right.
I'd just say not now.
Ah, interesting. Not this time. Call me back though.
Maybe.
Call me back.